A month ago, someone commented on my video.
This is such nonsense. Games run on something called an RNG, random number generator. You can try and assume your probability, but everyone has a different RNG, whereby you can get good players or not. It's always ever-changing. Hence, you find yourself getting an epic on the first or on the last 150 spin. There's no increase in bull rates, unfortunately.
At the time, I didn't even know what RNG was. So I just replied,
Hi.
Okay.
But then I researched, tested, and analyzed nearly 5,000 comments. And honestly, that comment changed everything. What I discovered about eFootball's RNG system will shock you. If you're new here, welcome to Kachi eFootball. I break down gameplay, mechanics, and the hidden systems behind the game because I find it fun and challenging. If you like data-driven breakdowns, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's jump in. So first, what is RNG? It stands for Random Number Generator. In eFootball, it decides your odds of getting an epic or showtime card when you spin. It also determines how you play in the game. I'll explain that in another video if I ever get the chance to work on it. The common idea is that it's completely random, meaning no patterns, no tricks, just chance. But after what I've found, I don't think it's that simple. I went through all the comments across my 4 algorithm-related videos. Total analyzed 4,914 comments. I sorted them into 3 groups. People who said the method worked, people who said it didn't, and people who just asked questions. The results? 2,543 said it worked. That's 51.7%. 1,649 said it didn't. That's 33.5%. And the rest were questions. Over half of players saying the method worked is way too consistent to just call pure luck. Now I use the help of AI to do this analysis before you come at me in the comment section. After this research on RNG and my comment section, and drew out 3 hypotheses. Now if do not know what hypotheses is, then you have to go back to JSS1 because it's common knowledge. Hypothesis 1, temporary hot start, bug. Some accounts might get a temporary boost right after the daily reset, like a hidden hot streak. That could explain why some players, that is me, report pulling epics early, while others go 150 spins with nothing. Hypothesis 2, back-end testing behavior, left in production game. Companies test features on internal accounts. If that testing behavior accidentally leaks into live servers, some accounts could experience different odds without even knowing it. And finally, hypothesis 3, as dumb as it may sound, intentional early bird reward system. And finally, it could be design. Imagine Konami intentionally giving early wins to hype up new packs. That creates buzz and social proof. Risky to admit, but it would explain the consistent early luck some people report. Now here's another thing I noticed. I watched over 8 creators, some are big creators like 9AL, Professor Boff, and MackeyPes HD, and some were creators I just enjoy watching like WizzyPes HD, Salence eFootball, and Bit of eFootball. Now you may be wondering why I watch them for the sake of this video, because they spin almost every pack Konami drops except Bit of eFootball, but when he spins big. Hence I tag them. Pay to win players. You might be thinking since they spend so much, Konami would favor them, right? They often don't get epics straight away. They sometimes have to wipe out half their coins before seeing a hit. And I'm not innocent either. I've spent big myself. Twice I bought 7K and 5K coins, and got 0 epics. But when I bought smaller amounts like 230 to 750 coins, I actually pulled epics more often. That's why I think the RNG tightens when you load up too many coins. Funny enough, this has a term which is called... Now, will Konami ever admit this? Of course not. Because if they did, it would look like manipulation. Giving some players better odds at certain times would seem unfair. So officially, the story will always be, it's just RNG. My advice, if you don't plan on wiping out packs completely, don't stress about spinning. Be patient. Konami often re-releases the same players under different versions. Save your coins. Don't fall into the whale trap. So, was that commenter right? In one way, yes. RNG is the core system. But based on my data, there are patterns that can't just be dismissed as random. Whether it's a bug, a test, or deliberate design, I think I've uncovered something important. And if you want me to run an actual controlled experiment across new accounts, so we can get concrete proof, let me know in the comments. Huge thanks to the guy who left that RNG comment. This video wouldn't exist without you.